What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Sunday Strategies, or Strategy Sundays. I can't remember which way I titled it. Today's video, we're going to be talking about tips for entrepreneurs in college, whether you want to become an entrepreneur in college or you already are one.
I think from my end, one of the questions I get asked a lot of times is just how do you start a business in college? That's how I would like to take this video, if that's okay with you.
I'm all down for that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a question that I get asked a lot because it can seem really overwhelming, right? You want to start a business, you know you don't want to go into corporate 9 to 5, but how the heck can you do it when you're trying to manage a class load, have a social life, possibly date, and do everything else that you need to do in college? I guess the first thing that I always tell people is that you have to really want it, and it's going to require sacrifices. So really think about it for a while and make sure that that's what you actually want to do, because I think a lot of young people are like, oh yeah, start a business, that'll be fun, but they have no idea the amount of dedication, perseverance, and just sheer hard work that starting a business in college is going to take.
Going off of that, Maria and I, a little backstory. We both started business in college. I did online personal training and in-person training as my own business in college. Maria did brand design and brand strategy in college, and we've continued both those outside of college now. So we both have a little insight into not only how to do it in college, but we have seen firsthand kind of how hard it is. So I want to just give you guys very quickly, not even like a disclaimer, but just a warning. Like, if you are serious about it and you want to make it work, it will drastically change your college experience.
Yeah, that's very
You will
true.
not have the normal social life. You will not be going to the parties every weekend. You're not going to be going out every night. Basically, almost all the free moments you have where you aren't studying or working your primary job, if you are working a job, you're going to be putting into this. And I'm talking, I think we routinely got maybe 6 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah, and I think that that's a really good point that you made too, is that, you know, a lot of times when we're in college, we're also working a job. So it is a lot to balance. And I think it's okay. Like, I didn't party, and I left college with fewer friends than some of my peers did, but most people don't stay in touch after college anyways. That's pretty normal. So I feel like I got a 4-year head start on everyone else who chose to party and just kind of waste away those very crucial years of your life.
I would say, really, life hits you. The minute you're out of college, life hits you. Trust me, postgraduate life is tough. It's very, very tough. And I have seen the majority of people that I knew in college get hit with it like a brick wall. And they weren't quite sure how to cope with it. And it's been hard for a lot of people. And the one positive about being an entrepreneur is it kind of opens you up to that while you're in college still. So it sucks because you've got this exposure to the outside world and some of the hardships that come with it, some of the daily struggles, and it limits some of the freedom that you would still have if you live inside that college bubble. But at the same time, when you get out of college, you're already used to working like that. You're already used to some of these struggles, and you're used to not going out every night, not partying, you know, having a limited social life because of work. You're used to that. And I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying it's necessary. So mindset-wise, if you're thinking of being an entrepreneur in college or you're looking to take it to the next level, you have to be ready to sacrifice a ton of social time and a ton of your free time to pursue these goals. And you can't be afraid to kind of think outside the box and really, you know, see everything as an opportunity to push your company and your goals further.
It is true that you're going to have to make sacrifices, and it is good that your mindset, you're basically going to mature earlier than most people. Yeah. But the trade-off is that you're going to have a 4-year head start on everyone. You're going to be making way more money than they are post-college, because when you don't get paid any, you know, for most jobs you don't get paid very much right out of college, and you're based. So for me in my career, I feel like I'm in my mid-20s right now, but I feel like career-wise I'm in my mid-30s because of how much I've accomplished at my age, and part of that is making very intentional choices while I was 18, while I was in college, and so the trade-off of, you know, not going to parties every weekend is that you're gonna graduate making more money than you ever thought possible, achieving more in your career already than most people do by the time they're 30. So there's a lot of trade-offs to that. It's worth the sacrifice.
And being an entrepreneur, it gives you, like Maria said, a 4-year head start on finding your purpose. And a lot of people struggle after college because you're not searching for your purpose. You're searching for a way to bring money in.
Yeah.
And so if you follow the college system and you get out and you still don't know what you're doing, you're gonna find your way into a job that you don't want because it's the job you need to pay your bills. If you start in college now and you really focus on what you want to do, not only is that going to give you clarity as to what classes you should be taking in college, It's going to give you clarity to what your career should be after college. And heck, you might even create your career after college. You might not need a job because you might be your own job after college.
I went straight from college to doing my business full time, and it was amazing. But one thing I wanted to say is that if you want to start a business, you know that you want to be an entrepreneur, don't wait until after you graduate to start, because starting a business in college is the least risky time to do it.
Sure.
Because you either are, a lot of times your parents are paying for some of your bills, or my parents really didn't, but I worked a job. Your expenses are just so low because you're still in that bridge between being a kid and being a full-grown adult. And so if it doesn't work out, no biggie. Like, you're fine. You can go get a real job after college. But if you start a business in college and it takes off, you have a safety buffer. It's the best time to start. Just the one final thing I wanted to add is that make sure that whatever you do, make it something that you love, because being an entrepreneur is it is going to be your first child. It can be a relationship at sometimes, and it will take everything that you have to give and more. So if you're going to give all that, if you're going to really do it, it better be something that you love, because there's no way you're going to make it if you don't love it. So that would be my last final piece of advice.
I hope you liked this video. I hope it provided you with some good tangible information, some good tangible takeaways. If you guys did enjoy it, think about giving it that thumbs up. Subscribe for more daily videos on fitness, lifestyle, success, entrepreneurial stuff, all of that. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.